tidsmæssigt med det, for at kunne bruge det til.
Good morning. Or actually, I've been listening to the news, did a video this morning of a sunrise, and the news around the world. And our broadcast is on our national radio currently. Is in the background. Fuck it. We're in deep shit. If you haven't noticed, people found something, a piece of code on GitHub. And if you don't know GitHub, it's a place where you can share code when you're working on it. Normally good code, and this is also kind of good, but the code showed that the police around the world were starting to do code on how to I'll just turn the radio down. The police started coding to be able to track people's movements, and I think it's a good thing, but they want to track people, how people move in a city to stop the spreading of this disease in the best possible way. So I'm not telling you to shut up your phone. Actually, charge it. God damn it, charge it right now. Have it powered up all the time. And if you move, carry it with you. Yeah, but the sad part about the news is that the situation in Sweden, and Sweden thought they were better off than we are here in Denmark. And Denmark is above and connected to Germany, which is below us, and below them is Italy, Austria, and Spain also. But Sweden, that's isolated, connected to Norway and Finland, and Finland is connected to Russia. If you don't know that. But the situation in Sweden is starting to look like the one, or it started, the numbers we got, and what the Prime Minister of the country has said, and what the viral lock, is that a thing? It's called that. The people who are really, really good at knowing something about how viruses spreads has also stated that we might have grabbed or handled the situation badly. But they started thinking they were doing the right thing, and of course everyone wants to do the right thing. So, but each country does it in its own way, because Sweden is a huge country compared to Denmark, and people live quite far apart. So I guess that is why they thought that they were better off, because they could contain it, but people travel pretty far distances. And until today, and the government is currently wanting to make new laws so they can isolate people, make them stay away from each other. We are only allowed here in Denmark to meet up 2 people, no, 10 at the moment. Our government wants us to be like UK, to only be able to meet 2 people. But in Sweden, they are still allowed. In Sweden, they are still allowed to be 500 people in the same room. And we got ferry connections to Sweden, and we changed that from 500 to 10 2 weeks ago. And the problem being, these ferries, some of them are even like, high-speed ferries. So it's spreading, guys. It is. Normally I don't smoke inside, but since you're there, and I'm speaking, I'm lighting my cigarette, right? I just put my that reminded me of what's her name? What's her handle on YouTube? She's called is it Wolfie? Yeah, I think so. Wolfie, this one's for you. Well, let's go outside. This is my patio on the in the back of the building. It's small. It's cluttered. But I live in the place I live. I think we're like 30 apartments here. I can just do a slow pan, or I'll try to do it. It's hard. Yeah, so I'm taking precautions like mad currently. Yesterday I had to do my laundry, and that's all access for everyone who lives here. Kind of laundromat thing in the basement. So I was really careful not to touch my face. If you don't know, this virus transmits by what do you call it? It transmits through humid particles coming from a respiratory system, like if you cough and if you like do something, or like if you do this and grab hold of, grab hold of a door handle, then it's there. So I've been trying to teach myself how to stop. This may sound weird because I've been trying to teach myself to stop touching my face, because what we're told recently, we were told in Danish, it's not even there. We were told that try not to touch your face, because before that, the news was wash your hands thoroughly and make sure you don't spread the disease, and wash your hands and do it really, really good. Actually, there was this meme kind of thing on the internet from Germany, which when you translate it, it said, and that's a really good way to think of how to wash your hands thoroughly. The meme said this, it was at a medical clinic, and it says, wash your hands as if you have just been slicing chilies, the hot stuff. Wash them like you've just been slicing chilies, and you now want to masturbate. Yeah, I know. It's not, masturbate isn't that bad a word, but think of it. And if you have tried it, if you have, like me, grown really, 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 really hot chilies, and really try to wash your hands, and you just do this a few hours later, and your freaking eyes are burning like mad. You can't wash off chili. But think of it. Act like you have just been slicing chili when you wash your hands and you really want to get rid of it. But as I was saying, I was trying to teach myself not to touch my face because it's not our hands that pick up, we pick up the virus on our hands, but we don't get infected by having it on our hands. We actually get infected by touching our face or our body parts. I'm not sure if it's, in the genitalia, genitalia region. Sorry if it's not pronounced right. But where we have really thin skin. That's where the virus enters. That is lips, the skin around it, and your eyes. God damn it, your eyes, your nose, everywhere. And we touch our face. There's been research done here in Denmark a few years ago on how many times humans actually touch their face during the day. And it explodes. We do it without thinking. I've probably touched my face during this video a few times, but I'm safe inside. Also, I'm wearing my lab coat. Yeah, but the thing is that this research showed that people touch their face involuntarily, I think is the word, without knowing or without noticing. We just touch our face, scratch our beard, touch our lips, or you do it. You probably did it several times watching this video. But that made me think. What if I wanted to teach myself not to touch my face? I'm shaking, man. I'm not that I'm afraid, but either I have too much coffee or I'm just shaking this morning. But what I thought of was, is there a way where I can teach myself not to touch myself in the face? You got that wrong. Not in that way. I'll try to get my other hand. I can't stabilize it. Sorry. It's a bit shaky. But what I thought of is what quite worked for me. And it's hard to do it. This is just a normal band-aid, right? But if you stick something onto your face, and I found if we do a lot of movement on our forehead, raise our eyebrows, and there you go. You do it all the time. But if you do it like this, it's not as good. It doesn't work as good. But if you put it on like this, it'll make you look fucking ridiculous. But trust me on this. It looks ridiculous. If you're out shopping, people will look at you. Yeah. They will look at you weirdly. They might even ask, why are you having a band-aid on your forehead? And that will remind you. Don't touch your face. But the thing is, when we stick something onto our forehead, we always feel, we notice our face all the time. And that's the important lessons, I think. Because if we have something reminding us not to touch our face, then we'll notice it, and we'll just stop touching. Or our brain is habitual, and it does whatever it does. But when you're having something like a band-aid, our brains will keep on reminding us our awareness that there's something going on in my head, there's something going on my forehead, and that will make us the eye. If you're into psychology, it will remind the human eye, the person's eye, about that we have to stop touching our face to like not get infected. Yeah, it's the research and development part of my apartment, and also says F-16 cruising, 100 feet, 600 knots. The the sticky note says now with ass cleaning ability, because recently I installed a bidet thing. Yeah, it's not that you're going to do that, but if I eventually run out of toilet paper, I can just, yeah, yeah, lucky me. But also, if you do that and you happen to like have a towel, and everyone does, I guess, and we still have running water. If you have a really, I'm washing currently, so there's not a lot left. But if you have an old towel like this one, I never use it. Cut it up to small patches or small pieces, and use it for like washing. Is it called a washing cloth? That's what you get if you translate the Danish word vaskeklud to English. But if you do that, you have several ways. You can just wash your rear or behind. Just wash it off. Yeah, a lot of people do that. Yeah, and I've seen the memes. Yeah, I have seen them. People like having built like thrones of toilet paper behind their their toilets. I was just looking in this drawer to see if I can find it, because I'm not sure what it's called. This thing you do when you're baking. I'm pretty sure I fucked mine up. I used it for a different purpose. Yeah, there's one here, I think. But people also did a meme with one of these. Like for scraping off dough, when you make dough and they put it on top of their toilet or on top of their, I don't know what that's called, amateur maybe? Aperture? I don't know. That's also kind of a good advice, but trust me, you can just use your hand. If you haven't got a towel that you can like cut up and want to cut up, just use your hands. Take a bath afterwards. Yeah, no problem. Actually, I've been dragging this video along because I was expecting people to sing in the yard, but they didn't do that today. So I'll just cap this video off, and I'm hoping you're trying to stay safe. And this video might have gotten you to think on like how to, or given you ideas on how to like stay safe. What does this say? Yeah, smoking decreases your chance of reproducing. Yes. I already got a child, and I don't need any more. And the current situation, yeah, I don't want to. But I guess, as in every depression, people will stay safe, stay at home, and if they got a girlfriend, or you're a girl and you got a boyfriend, you'll do what people do. Like our ancestors, if you believe in that, the apes, or like any other mammal on the planet, or almost any other mammal, they just have sex. So eventually we'll have a lot of, and I think it will be called corona babies, or better, COVID-19 babies, because calling it corona it's wrong. That's just the shape the virus has, and the common cold, the common flu, the common is. I think there's four or five common things, that diseases that we have that you don't die from, or not a lot dies from. That's also coronaviruses. But anyway, that's me capping this off. This was the not so good news on a good morning video. Yeah, what's left to say? Trust your government. Think. React. And if you're in a place where your government hasn't taken or done anything yet, share this video. Share it fucking everywhere. Get people to react. Get people to demand that the government takes action. Let's shut the world down at the same time, because if it doesn't, this virus will just keep on circulating around the globe, around and around, around and around, and it'll prolong it. And our economy, that's shit. I forgot to mention that. They're talking about human lives, the value of human lives on our news. How much money are we willing to invest in the few who are sick? They're actually talking about calculating that how much money will we spend on these currently 10% that dies from this disease. Is it worth investing in that? Or should we do another thing? Fuck it. I was kind of expecting that it would come to this. And our hospital system here in Denmark is currently at the breaking point. Yeah, the distilleries are making the vodka into hand sanitizing, ethanol. And some of our companies that can produce facial masks are doing that, but still, even though we tried our very best to contain this virus from spreading, it's not that we fail, but it's spreading so fast. So currently, we know here in Denmark, that the hospitals very soon are maxed out. There's no more helpers, and our staff, hospital staff, they're getting sick too. So, yeah, I know where this is heading. You probably know too. So if you're in a country, god damn it, who hasn't done anything, and I'm not mentioning the guy who has his hair color is slightly different, more yellowish than mine is currently. But if you're in that country, holy fuck. Think about if you want to live through this and do the right thing. Please share. I'm not telling you to like this video, but please share it and subscribe if you want. Yeah, DIY videos, and if you want to see them, feel-good videos I do, 10-minute videos of different situations. I'm still able to do these, and there's a lot of them queued up, because today I'll get visited by my girlfriend. and I'll take the risk. She lives in the other end of this small country, and she has been working, but I just need to see her. I need to make love to her. I need to like show her that I love her, that I want to marry her eventually. Yeah, but it's getting grim. I told my parents that if they meet up with my aunts and uncles, and they haven't cancelled this thing they want to do yet, if they meet up with them, I will not be visiting them anymore. Not until this is over. Yep, they're pensioners. But pensioners do what pensioners do. They group. And grouping spreads the disease. I'll just shut it off manually. I'm not pointing at you. No. But you, if you're sitting there, or actually if that's you, stay safe, goddammit. Yeah, I like you. I care about you. I care about the world. Let's get through this together by staying away from each other. That's Blind Vision X. Yeah, goes by the name of Lance. My real name is Troels. Yeah, hard to pronounce. My surname is Gripping. Harder. No, not actually hard. But anyway, bye now. See you.